Good morning, friends. My name is Salim. Today I start daily subject-wise question, polity and governance. Huh? Let's start this lecture. First question is with reference to the Indian Citizenship Act of 1955, consider the following statement. First statement is if a person has ever held on Indian passport and has obtained a passport of another country, they are required to immediately surrender their Indian passport. Second statement is person of Indian origin are allowed dual citizenship. Third is Kerala has consistently topped the list of states with the highest number of surrendered passports since 2014. How many of the statements given above are correct? Option is only one, only two, all three, none. And answer is one is one. Only one. Only one. And this description is between 2021 and 22 closed that 17,000 Indians surrendered their passport at regional passport office across the country. With 8 states Goa, Punjab, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Delhi and Chandigarh, accounting for over 90% of the surrender document. Under the citizen under the Indian Citizenship Act of 1955, persons of Indian origin are not allowed dual citizenship. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Statement 2 is not correct. Huh? This statement is not correct. Huh? If a person has ever held an Indian passport and has obtained a passport of another country, they are required to immediately surrender the Indian passport. Hence, statement is 1 is correct. Statement 1 is correct. है ना? Out of 69,303 passport surrender, Goa accounted for the highest number 28,031 or 40.4%, followed by Punjab, including the UT of Chandigarh, Union Territory, where 9,557 passport, 13.79% were surrendered at the RPO in Amritsar, regional passport offices, and Amritsar, Jalandhar, and Chandigarh. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. The southern state of Kerala, 3,615 surrendered passport, 5.27%, and Tamil Nadu, 2,946 surrendered passport, 4.25%, and also feature on the list of states where a sustained number of people relinquished their passport. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. Right? This statement is correct answer. Right? Highest number of passport surrender is a migrant to country, migrant country to another country. Right? Question number two. With reference to the 103rd Amendment Act, consider the following statement. It was introduced to provide up to 10% reservation to economically weaker sections, thus the backward class SC and ST in higher educational institutions and initial statement in government job. Second, it insert Article 15.15.6 and 16.6 in the Constitution of India. The EWS reservation was granted based on the recommendation of the Cus- Cus- Constitution Committee. Huh? How many of the statements given give above are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none. है ना? Answer is a 2 is 2B. है ना? B is a only 2 answer. This descriptive is a the 103rd Amendment was introduced to provide up to the 10% reservation to EWS other than backward classes, SC and ST in higher education institute, and initial recruitment to government job. The amendment empowered state government to provide reservation on the basis of economic backward. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The 103rd Amendment inserted Article 15(6) and 16(6) in the Constitution of India. Hence, statement 2 is the correct. First and second statement is the correct. Article 15 prohibits discrimination on ground of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. Article 16 guarantee equal opportunity in matter of public employment. The additional clause give Parliament the power to make special law for EWS like it does for SC, ST, and OBC. The EWS reservation was granted based on the recommendation of a common head headed by Major General retired S.R. Sinha. Hence, statement is not correct. The Sinha Commission recommended that all below poverty line families within the general category is as notified from time to time as also all families who involve family income from all sources is below the taxable limit should be identified as EBC economically backward classes. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Statement statement one and two is the correct answer. And next question is a next question is a consider the following statement. The advice tendered by minister to the president shall not be inquired into in any court. Second is the minister shall hold office during the pleasure of the prime minister. Third is the council of ministers shall be collectively responsible to the house of the people. The total number of ministers, including the prime minister, in the council of ministers shall not exceed 10%. How many of the statements given above the correct? And is only one, only two, and only three, all four. And third B. Article 74 of the Constitution of India states that there shall be a council of ministers with the prime minister at the head to aid and advise the president who shall in the exercise of the function act in accordance with such advice. The President may require the Council of Ministers to consider such advice either generally or otherwise, and the President shall act in accordance with the advice tendered after such reconsideration. The question of whether any and if so what advice was tendered by Minister to the President shall not be inquired into in any court. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The Prime Minister shall be appointed by the President, and the other minister shall be appointed by the President on the advice of the Prime Minister. है ना? The total number of ministers, including the Prime Minister in the Council of Ministers, shall not exceed 15% of the total number of members of the House of the People. Hence, statement 4 is not correct. The minister shall hold office during the pleasure of the president. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. The Council of Ministers shall be collectively responsible to the House of the People. Hence, statement 3 is the correct answer. 3 is the correct answer. First statement and third statement is the correct answer. First statement and third statement is the correct answer. So option is correct only two. And next question is which of the following statement is not correct about inter-state council? It is a mechanism to support center-state and inter-state coordination and cooperation in India. Second is the Prime Minister is the chairman of the council. The Prime Minister is the chairman of the council. It is a statutory body. It re- it inquires into and advise and dispute between state. Huh? And so description is a for answer is a C. Huh? For answer is it is a statutory body. Huh? Inter-state council is a mechanism that was constituted to support inter-state and inter-state coordination and cooperation in India. The council is basically meant to serve as a forum for discussion among various governments. The Inter-State Council was established under Article 263 of the Constitution, which states that the President may constitute such a body if a need is felt for it. In 1988, the Sarkar, Sarkaria Commission suggested the council should exist as a permanent body, and in 1990 it came into existence through a presidential order. The council major functions are to investigate and advise and dispute between states, to investigate and discuss matters in which two or more states or the union have a shared interest, and to make recommendations for greater policy and action coordination. Huh? And the Prime Minister is the chairman of the council, whose members include the chief minister of all states and union territories with legislative assemblies and administration of the union territories. Six ministers of cabinet rank in the central council of ministers nominated by the Prime Minister are also its member. है ना? Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. Next question is the concept of equal justice and free legal aid is mentioned in the Constitution of India in fundamental duty, directive principle of state policy, fundamental right. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 and 2 only, 1 and 3 only, 3 only, and 2 only. 5, 5, 5 D, 5 D. 5 answer, 5 answer is a D, only 2 and 2 only. Article 39A, Part 4 of the Constitution of India provide for equal justice and free legal aid. The state shall ensure that the operation of the legal system promote justice on a basis of equal opportunity, and shall in particular provide free legal aid by suitable legislation or scheme or in any other way to ensure that opportunity of securing justice are not denied to any citizen by reason of economic or other disabilities. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. And this lecture as this lecture are completed, and thanks. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.